Cyber security and cyber crime. Today we are very privileged to have an eminent scientist, speaker, Mr. Om Prakash Singh with us. Is topic of today's talk is investigation of cyber crimes on social networking site. I think this is one of the very important aspect in today's world because we are very much engaged in the social networking site. So this today's talk is obviously is going to be very interesting. So before sir you start your talk, let me introduce you with our audience. Mm, Mr. Om Prakash Singh is actually ex-director or and scientist, retired scientist from CERT in and METI. Mr. Om Prakash Singh, uh, CERT is Indian Computer Emergency Response Team, and also he is there in the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India, New Delhi. He has joined the ministry in 1983. He was associated with CERT in since its inception in May 2003 till January 2019. From January 2019 till his retirement in August 2020, he was handling the project sponsored by ministry in the area of cybersecurity and cyber forensics. At CERT in Mr. Singh led the activities related cyber forensic investigations. He had singularly set up cyber forensic lab at CERT in 2005 for investigations of cyber crimes and cyber security incidents and handled the related activities for 14 years. He was associated in retrieval of data from the digital devices associated with the criminal activities submitted mostly by NIA, cases related to terrorism and fake currency note, as well as defended the finding in the judicial courts as an expert witness. He had undergone training on cybersecurity, advanced computer forensics, advanced smartphone forensic from various international institutes like Software Engineering Institute (ACI), CERT/CC, Carnegie Mellon University CMU, Pittsburgh, USA during July 2006, SANS Institute, USA during November 2007, at London, February 2010 at Bangalore, and August 2014 at Delhi. He attained his GIAC, that is Global Information Assurance Certification, Certified Forensic Analyst GCFA certification from SANS, System Administration, Networking and Security Institute in July 2010. He organized training workshop along with hands-on practical session at CERT in regularly for the LEA on cybercrime investigations, digital forensics, and cell phone forensic. He is invited as a visiting faculty at various LES training academics institutes, CBI Academy, Ghaziabad, LGPN National Institute of Criminology and Forensic Science, Rohini, Delhi, Center for Development of Advanced Computing, CDAC, Noida, National Intelligence Academy, IB, Delhi, PRTS Indore, MRS Punjab Police Academy, etc., to speak on the aforesaid topic during their training workshop on investigations of cybercrime. He had played a key role in setting up all the cyber forensic training lab in the northeastern statements and Jammu and Kashmir. He had also been associated in training of faculty from engineering colleges under faculty development program of AICTE. He is graduated from in 1995 in electronics and telecommunication engineering and is having an overall experience of 37 years. Sir, we are really privileged. Sir, we are really privileged to have such an experienced person here, and I think our participants will be highly benefited from your experience that we will share with us. We are really very grateful to you that you have given your precious time to us. Thank you, sir. So, without further delay, I request you, sir. So, please start. You continue with your talk.
Thanks, ma'am. I hope I am audible to everybody.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Little correction that my name is Om Veer Singh, not Om Prakash Singh. Okay. That's anyway.
Extremely
It is first time we are interacting. No problem. It can happen because Om Prakash name is much more popular than my name. And second thing, my topic today is not this social media networking crimes, but mobile forensics, because there is some exchange with Dr. Amit Chaudhary. So this was shifted from that day to here. Other one remains, tomorrow remains same as it was earlier. So it is mobile forensic today. Right, now I am sharing my screen and okay, I hope that everybody is able to see my presentation.
Yes, it is visible, sir.
Okay. So we are starting, and cell phone forensics really is nowadays it has got much more importance than computer forensic and other all things. And reason is obvious here, that nowadays cell phones, mobile phones, smartphones, it is in hand of everybody, including criminals. Okay, so wherever they are there, generally it is in hand, and it has become a good tool in hands of police also, in locating the person where he was at that when the crime was done. Nowadays, in fact, criminals are avoiding carrying phones. They do everything, but when they try to do some crime, they avoid having phone, or they make it offline so that they are not tracked. Anyway, so we are going step by step, and I have around 70 slides for most of these slides. Many of the slides, I mean, it's not most. Many slides are like that, that you will say that you all are technical, that we knew all these things. Anyway, because presentation was made for police persons mainly, and here for persons from engineering college and like you, I have added some technical slides there little bit. So some technical part added here. That is the that I have around 70 or more slides here, and we will some will go through. Right, we start with the mobile devices. What I was discussing, that mobile communication device, rather a mobile phone, everybody knows that how it is being used extensively nowadays. Even that nowadays what we have, the corona pandemic, its use has increased much more than the earlier. The reason is obvious here. Everybody is in home, and then all meetings and all bit now being carried out on cell phones using the VC apps like what we are using now, Zoom here. Right. But as I told you that mobile phone is not just a tool that you to communicate, and same tool is being used by criminals also in carrying out the crime. They plan over it, they implement, they coordinate. Everything is by them also. So it is its use is also being abused by them, and that is the main reason that nowadays when a crime happens and whenever police apprehend someone, the first task with them is to just have hold of the mobile phone from them and then send to lab. That is the happening there. And parallelly to it, when it's reached labs, our main task is that somehow we should be able to acquire all the data, extract all the data from mobile phone and provide to police. That is our main task. Now, most of us are using not mobile phone but a smartphone. And a smartphone is just, you can say, upward version of mobile phone. It have got some advanced capabilities beyond a mobile phone. Unlike mobile phones, most of the smartphone, they have a full-fledged operating system there. You can download many apps, you can install them and use there. I think Android, most of the third-party apps you can have there and run them in They support the hardware also. Whatever you are having there, sometimes you are having a finger reader, fingerprint reader, and all these facilities. Even nowadays, face recognition and all are there. If you use iPhone or many others like that, they are using. Yeah, iPhone, but it is not freely that any app you can download and install. They have their own, and then you have to download from their Apple Store only, and you can install. But Android is, I think, almost everybody is free to install what they want. There is no check. Why we do mobile forensics? I already have discussed a little bit here that mobile device is everywhere and it contains more evidence than any other source. I told you that person's location, the person's contacts with whom he is communicating, all details are easily available from mobile phones nowadays. And that is the reason I told you that police want have access to that one. Regarding technology, it is changing day by day, and more and more complex phones are available nowadays. Even having data from mobile phones are much more complex nowadays. We know that few phones like iPhone and all, getting data is not so easy. If phone is locked, if it is given to us, mostly we will fail. Okay, if it is open, and then probably could do something. So forensic examiner, what we do is, so many things are there. Main is data extraction, and after that analyzing the data after carving out the files. And what we get from there, definitely I told you, communications, geographical location data, GPS data and all. And through this GPS data, many times, even I've given here, that can change the course of entire case of investigation. If suppose it is confirmed that at the time this person is not at the site of crime, in fact somewhere else through the mobile phones geo data, then definitely it can change. Some more for regarding purpose. So what I told you already, that definitely our main task is that we have to capture or extract complete and unaltered data from cell phones or smartphones or PDAs. And this data, when I tell capturing and extracting, it means simply binary data only, nothing else. We are not having that live data we are copying and providing. It is not so. We simply try to have all the memory, and then we analyze it. So the analysis, this data what we have, we analyze, and then all the data or files are recreated, and then we provide it. And definitely one task is the report. It is very much important that whatever we have done, it should be reflected there clearly. Parallelly goes data authentication, that whatever data we acquire from the phone after analysis, it is properly authenticated. Yeah, these things I was telling that everybody knows that what for we are doing the mobile phone investigation, and this is mostly available there, that user's name and address. Yeah, sometime when a phone is recovered from a site, and somebody may have thrown it or somehow it is there, then probably it is a good task that user's name and address are required, otherwise generally it is not. And in this case only, help is taken from a mobile service provider to know what is the phone number, and then after that other details. Other task is recovery of deleted messages. Whether we can do or not, we will discuss there, but definitely it is also one task. Affairs simply that when two parties are in communication, how they are communicating, what is the purpose and all, it is easily established. Recovery of deleted call records, what calls are made or received and missed also. Contacts, whatever contacts you are storing in your phone book, all the details. Who are your accomplices in a crime, all these. Then employee dishonesty is also one, but it is applicable in the case that you are provided the phone by your employer. Then in that case, you are only a user but not the owner. Owner is the organization who is given, and they have the right that they can monitor your communication. Then financial frauds, theft, including theft of mobile phone also, and handling of locked phone. I told you regarding iPhone that if you get a iPhone which is locked, then unlocking is really difficult. Some more data that what user activities from cell phone we can easily get there, and this is a given list is just a list there, that Wi-Fi connectivity, GPS when you are using some Google Map sort of thing, that GPS coordinates, internet uses, which site you are visiting on mobile phone, including emails. Then social media apps. Social media apps definitely we are going to cover tomorrow, but most of it people nowadays they are using on mobile phone, and the list is here, have Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, and all are there. Then e-shopping, mobile shopping. So these apps are there in mobile phone, and people are doing it. They are doing mobile banking also. You have some wallets, and nowadays Paytm, Phone Pay, and many others like including Amazon, Google Pay, and also many are there that people are using. And definitely these apps have helped a lot nowadays when people don't want to touch currency and want to pay online. It is being used. Then meeting apps or VC, like we are using Zoom. So many other apps are there. Then WebEx is there, including Geo Meet is there, Google Meet is there. So many are there. Then cloud apps are there. That the clouds are being used by mobile phone for storing data there, backups. All these are few more that this is also well known that what you expect from mobile phone easily, which is directly accessible, is contact details, calls, then messages, multimedia messages. Then definitely it is being used for storing pictures, audios, videos. Then you can see your emails there, in browser history, which site you visited, you can note down there. Plus, mobile phone is nowadays a digital diary also, and all these task notes, calendars are available there. Mobile application, whichever you are using, all list is available from there, and GPS location map through Google Map, and like that you are having that there. Then definitely time and dates and all details are available there. These are all easily available from there. Some interesting locations already have come, but a few I can discuss here. This phone browser history we will discuss. Application definitely are there. Memory card data. What memory card we are having is generally micro SD card, and then it is having some data. Generally it is media files, audio, video, photographs. Then important is SQLite database files, and it is applicable for smartphones because smartphones having all data in SQLite database file. GPS data all discussed. Call logs, that is same thing here. Contact list, social network applications we are having. Then messenger records like BlackBerry and all are there. Email client data, system storage, and definitely SIM card is having data there. Now, just from my experience, that what people are storing on their mobile phone, because I told you that already mobile phone is nowadays being used as digital diary also. So what are mobile features are there, like calls, messages, all are definitely there, but email addresses. Then it has been noticed that people are using pins also, of ATM card, debit card, or credit card, or any other payment card. Picture, photograph are there, then video recording, audio recording, and music and all are there. Personal details, calendars, date of birth. Uh, Date of birth is such a that tool that it could be misused. Then addresses, contact information in phone book, net banking details, rather than say credentials, including account numbers, bank, stocks, user IDs, products, passwords, and all. And the calls, which whether it is voice or video or IP, these calls made and all. So all these are available from the mobile phone easily. When we tell mobile phone is always there, then we have to do a lot of things, but challenges are also there. And first challenge is our so-called Chinese phone. Technically, we tell proprietary manufactured phone, and around 16% rather more in India. These mobile phones are from this category, and problem with these is that they are not standard phones. They don't they don't follow. Some time back, even they did not have IMEI numbers. Now it is compulsory to have in India, but it was a problem there. And many of these are not supported by tools. For using them, you require data communication cable. It is generally using wired connectivity, serial USB, as well as Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. But many times, even these facilities are not there. Here, you need a right datacom cable for the right phone. Definitely use power adapter. All these issues are there. You can think of that at a time when how many type of make and model phone are available in market, and arranging data communication cable for that one and a power adapter is definitely a bigger task. Nowadays, it is becoming for new phones little easier. Regarding Chinese 5, I'm telling the second last point is no data communication interface. I have noticed many phones that they have the connector available, but when you connect, they are not working at all. And definitely bigger task is the newer models. How many new models are coming? But our tools are not supporting the new models immediately. Our commercial tools, they are to be updated for that one. OEM has to provide update for that to support newer models. All these issues are there and they will remain. Main components in a smartphone, so all these are known to everybody that definitely like computer we have CPU here, and then you have the firmware in form of flash memory. Here operating system, application and user data is stored. Definitely RAM is there, SIM card, and nowadays eSIM facility is also there in new models. Memory card, everybody knows MAKAUT memory card is being used there, and it can remove it. Most of the smartphone they have the touch screen that is used as the display as well as keyboard. And what is not available on the phone is there's two things. That is the cloud-based accounts which are connected to the mobile for data storage backups, and other is the computers which are being used to connect the mobile phone for synchronizing of data or the backups. And many times these backups play a big role. I was just discussing iPhone and all, and when it is locked, BlackBerry and all. If we are not able to unlock the phone, but backup is available, our task becomes easier. That simply we have the backup and then it is used as the data. In many cases, we have done it. Regarding data extraction or data capturing methodology, somehow we have to connect the mobile phone with a other computer, like maybe a mobile phone as a workstation or even a laptop or like that. So for that, you need connectivity through either data communication cable or the Bluetooth, including Wi-Fi also could be used. One other way is that when mobile phone is not working, it is damaged, but its memory chip is intact. In that case, or even if it is locked and we can't do much there, in that case, memory chip or memory IC is removed from the phone and it is directly read. This is definitely destructive investigation, because after that, even if phone was okay, it will not work. So this is called chip off. In this case, chip details are required, and then address line, data lines, and all are through that, and clock. We are able to read the data, and then it is investigated. Through all these, we are definitely capturing live data as well as recovery data. And when we tell delete data recovery, that means SMS, call logs, files, including system files. Whatever deleted, if we can recover, we try to recover that one. Where is data available in mobile phone? And it is just known to everybody that one is SIM card, which can be removed. Other is the memory card, micro SD card. It can be removed. So these two are upper one are easy to carry out, but main is the phone memory. That entire phone memory we have to capture and analyze. We are starting with the SIM card, and SIM card, as you know very well, it is given by the mobile service provider. It has got subscriber information, who is the owner of that one, and all details there. Definitely, it can be put in any phone. You can take from one phone to other phone also, or any can put. But in India, it is not so much popular. But in other countries, that discounted or subsidized mobile phones are available there. And here, the person is required to use these discounters or subsidizer MSP's SIM card only in that one. In any other SIM card, he can't use. In that case, you can't transfer to the SIM card to anywhere else. In SIM card, some memory is definitely available there. It is sometimes 16K to 2 MB. It could be anything, whatever they provide. But here, user, if required, he may store address book in call history as well as the messages. Regarding data in SIM card, the IMSI number is there. Definitely, it is a unique global identifier, 15 digits. It gives the details regarding who is the mobile service provider. Definitely, the person, the organization who has issued the SIM card. Then it has got language setting. Generally, what we use is local language, but English is very popular in India. Many Hindi users, and including you can use local language, whatever. But language setting is there, and it is also one indication that if you say area specific language, then clearly indicates that user is from probably that area. Similarly, currency settings, this also give indication towards the country, that which currency is there, and then probably what countries could it belong. It is also storing the most recent location of the mobile phone. For data in SIM card, you have to use just some mechanism there. It is called USB SIM card reader, and using proper tool on your forensic workstation, data can be extracted from SIM card. And they were only told that SMS, phone calls history, and then phone book contacts, these could be stored, and you can easily have it there. And for the purpose, you have to use USB SIM card reader. For this purpose, through USB port, you can connect it, and then you can start your software to retrieve the data or extract data. And this here it looks like that. In one end, you can put your SIM card in and then connect to your forensic workstation through USB port. And after that, you can read the data. Forensic clone of a SIM card, this facility is available from the most of the commercial mobile phone equipments, that you can create a forensic clone of SIM card. It is also SIM card, but a clone. And the advantage of this is that in certain categories, like suppose this phone is locked through this SIM card pin, okay, and if you don't put pin, it will not be unlocked. In such case, we take the SIM card and we create a forensic clone SIM card of it, and then put into the phone, and then the phone works. This is one thing. Second thing, this forensic clone is automatically isolating the cell phone from the towers. Reason that is one requirement, because during the investigation and data extraction, we don't want to connect the mobile phone. I will discuss later that to any cell tower, and that is the reason that the radio frequency part of this SIM card, it is missing here, so it is not connected to anything, and it is simply isolating the phone data is extracting using logical extraction methods here, and analyze. Then next is the other removable memory card, and already discussed that memory card are used to store images, audio and video files there. But beauty of memory cards are that they are PC compatible. Its file system is FAT30, and if it is a bigger size, then mostly we are having exFAT. Memory cards are mostly used in mobile phones. Almost every mobile phone has got facility to use them, but not the iPhones. As well as I have noticed that digital cameras, they also have facility to use memory cards, but it is not necessary that they use micro SD card only. It could be anything, another card also there. And storage, already we have discussed that graphics or whatever the pictures we are having. But the beauty is that through a USB memory card reader, it becomes just like a pen drive or USB thumb drive, and data can be easily recovered from there if not overwritten. You can use our forensic toolkit like NCase or FTK or like that, as well as some tools like Foremost, Scalpen, and PhotoRec is also available. Just create the image, use this tool, and you can recover all data from the memory cards easily. If you know digital forensics or computer forensics, so this task becomes after that in that category. And this is what you see is the just photo of the memory card reader. So here at one end you can insert the memory card, and then it becomes just after that one just like a pen drive of this size. What is the micro SD card, and that actually you can read it, make the image, and then analyze, and you can recover data from there. Same thing I am discussing, that you got to remove the memory card from phone, insert in card reader in write protective mode. Reason is obvious here, that we don't want to write even unknowingly anything to memory card, to make it authenticity and its integrity to maintain there. Then this reader is connected to mobile phone station, and we capture its image using forensic imaging tool like FTK Imager I have given. When I tell imaging is nothing but basically we are reading all the bits from the storage, starting from first to last, irrespective whether data is there or not there. So that is the reason that image is always equal to the capacity of the storage device. If our this memory card is 32 GB, then image size always will be 32 GB. And that means we are capturing entire data, even if it is in use, from the storage device, and that is called the image. So when we use the tools, imaging tools like FTK or Animal, with that one we get hash values like MD5 SHA1 also for the source data as well as image, and both matches. Whatever MD5 SHA1 check value we are having from source, same is of image. That means it is a exact replica, exact image of memory card. Regarding mobile phones, some guidelines, some more details regarding that one. When a mobile phone is seized and police taking it under control, then their task is that they have to pack it properly, that no damage is there, using bubble sheet and all. And after that, it is sealed and sent to lab. That is the main task. But main problem is regarding the phone working. The phone is working or not working, that is one issue. And if it is working, then battery is there, and this battery will discharge with time. And in lab, it will take maybe 2-3 days. It may take, and then labs may be having its own waiting period. So this is really problem there. So this is to be handled. How we will discuss that one. Second thing regarding mobile phone connected to PC, where suppose they are going to the suspected person and they are going to seize it, but they find the mobile phone is already connected to a PC or laptop, then definitely it must be immediately disconnected. Even we tell that it is to be isolated. A reason is obvious there that they can do anything. So if some tool is available on the laptop or where connected, then it can be wiped easily back from there. Date and time must be recorded, whatever seizure they are doing there, and they must check the time zone date and time, that in which time zone the person has set in the mobile phone and what are the local settings. It is very essential. Reason is obvious there that when time zone is different, then our logs, call logs, SMS logs, and all, they will not match with the details when we have the from the mobile service provider. So it has to be, if time zone difference is there, then before analyzing, this is to be taken into account there. Some more regarding that one, that when we are seizing, so whatever calls and SMS are received after seizing, they are not acceptable in court, and these will be called, if somebody is claiming that these are bigger evidence, then they may claim that these are planted there. So these are not required, even if they are crucial one. So what is to be done? That is the bigger question here. Now, more than that, why these are not, new calls and SMS are not required, is that suppose the phone capacity is full, is SMS capacity as well phone log capacity is full, whatever mobile phone is providing. Then when new call come or new SMS come, that means oldest call record or oldest MS has to go out from that. It will be discarded by phone. So new is of no use, but oldest is going out. And this is the reason that we have to maintain the current situation, what was that seizing, and it is to be done by isolating the phone from the mobile phone. The mobile phone should not be connected to tower at all, and that is the way current state is maintained. How to isolate a phone? We in labs, we are having, like I've given here, the Faraday's bag, and Faraday's bag is nothing basically a metallic wire mesh, see through. We can see mobile display from there and use it also. So phone is kept into it, and then it becomes isolated from the radio waves and not connected to tower. Mobile Faraday's bag may not be available at site. In that case, we suggest police always that if possible, they should change the mobile profile to airplane mode or flight mode. So it is not connected to any signal, including Bluetooth also, Wi-Fi also, as well as tower connectivity with the network provider. And other raw method is that they can wrap the mobile phone into 6 to 7 layers of aluminum foil to block the radio signal. And this is the same aluminum foil which people use in their home to wrap eatable items and all there. So but everywhere it is necessary that it is to be checked whether it is isolated or not, and it should be maintained. It is not that we have done it is over. We have to check and maintain the isolation. This is must there. Now you think of that we have isolated the phone, it is no more connected to tower or mobile service provider. So what happens? There is also more problem there, that whenever we achieve isolation, that mobile phone is always in network searching mode, because it is not able to get the network. And if it is that mode, then it will not go to standby mode, and you know very well that in standby mode battery is not used much. Since it is searching mode, then it takes much more battery and drain it out generally easily. And when it is drained out, then definitely mobile phone will be switched off automatically, because power is not there from battery. In that case, there may be some other problem, that somebody has put some access code, maybe a pin for SIM card or some pattern lock or anything like that is there, then it will be required. So another problem may come there. So we always recommend to police, like lectures like here, that before seizing, what the investigating official or IO should do is that they should bypass all such access codes like PIN or passcode or pattern lock, and they should be disabled. And how they disable is that they should take all these codes from the suspect, and then they do it. So that is recommended that if a locked phone reaches to us in lab and it is locked, so many times we will not be able to bypass the lock. I told you like iPhone, we will not be able to. But many case, definitely in case of Android phones and all, I think up to 70 to 80% we are able to bypass. What is the mobile phones investigate toolkit? Even we recommend that most of these tools are required in lab and many of them in on this site also. And if we are on site, then definitely mobile phone workstation has to be a laptop. Otherwise, a workstation can be there. Then these items I will discuss that USB SIM card reader as well as USB memory card reader. In lab, you definitely need a video camera, digital video camera with stable stand, and definitely camera is required on site also. Faraday's bag, already we have discussed. RF jammer is required in lab because in lab we can't have so many Faraday's bag. Maybe at a time we are 10 phones are in the process of data extraction, and then everyone is to be isolated. Best way is that we put in airplane mode, but for much more easy is to put a RF jammer there around of 10-meter radius, and all the phones are isolated automatically. Then we require definitely suitable mobile forensic tools or equipment. Then set of data communication cables. I told that already maybe 300 to 400 types of make and models are available. And then these require power adapter or battery chargers also, as well as the cables. And in our labs, we have big set of data communication cables because many times many old cables come and then old phones come and they require cables. So a big inventory is made. Maybe 300 to 400 types of cables are available there. So these are all required as a toolkit for mobile forensic investigation. When we tell process of mobile forensic investigation, if you have gone through digital forensics, it is almost same. Here you can see that digital forensic involved identification, seizure, preservation, then data extraction and analysis, and after that different documentation. So in here during preservation itself or in lab, isolation is required, is necessary here. Even on computer also we always tell that whenever you are going to seize before it is connected to local LAN or Wi-Fi, it should be disconnected. It becomes because here easily it becomes isolated when we power off a computer or laptop, or we remove the battery in case of laptop. So there is not much to be done. But in case of mobile phone, battery is built in there. Either you have to switch off to isolate, otherwise battery to be removed. So it is not so easy. Many times you can see iPhone or many like my one, all that the battery removal is not easy. And I told that regarding if you make a switch off, other complexity may come that you require PIN or password and all issues are there. So isolation is the additional process in digital forensic which is required in the case of mobile device and mobile phones or cell phones here. Other rest is almost same. What to seize? I think all these things now are obvious that what to be seized. Definitely mobile phone is required. Then we always recommend that the power adapter charger you should have there, as well as data communication cable. Plus desktop PC or laptop, already discussed that if something is there which is being used for data transfer or backup, then this must also be seized. And last one, this one, that PIN or passcode or pattern log details, if anything is there, this should be taken from the suspect and given to lab, or better if it is bypassed by the IO itself and then given to us. Regarding some guideline for seizing of cell phones as an evidence, Just thumb rules, two options. Two options, when I tell two options, means that we are going to seize the phone. It can be either on or off. Okay. As well as there are two other options is that when it is reaching to lab, that lab is having not so much workload and immediately they can take up the investigation. And one other way is that it will take significant time to investigate. So regarding this, what we have to do is that if it is going to take significant time in lab and phone is already on, so what we tell is that turn off the phone, better to remove the battery, okay, and pack the battery separately from the phone and send to lab. In case they are not able to remove the battery from the phone, I told you like iPhone or many other phones, then definitely they have to make it off. But instead of battery, they should remove the memory card as well as SIM card from the phone and pack them separately. Reason is obviously if somehow during the transport and all by somehow the power on switch is there, then even then it should not be able to communicate anywhere because SIM card is not there and the memory card also we are removing, so they are not being disturbed there. So this is one thing. Second thing, if it is going to be that analyzed soon, then in that case, if it is already off, then let it off only. In a previous also it is off, it was off only. Okay. But if it is on, then it can remain on. But isolation is must. It should be maintained and then sent to lab. And for this purpose, we recommend that they should power the battery frequently. If it is on the transport, they should have some mechanism that it should be powered through power pack. When it is in police station or in lab, then it should be powered through power adapter. Regarding extracting data from mobile phone lab, that we have to extract the entire data from without any change, integrity to maintain there. And for that already I have discussed that isolation is must in lab. And for that purpose in labs, we are having shielded environment there, and which is generally through that RF shielded box or room is there. Even clones, forensic clone SIM card are also we can use. Cell phone jammers are also there, and definitely airplane mode or flight mode is also there. And already we have discussed that isolation is to be achieved and maintained as well as monitored. It is necessary. That many times it has been seen that Faraday's bag is used, but it is not so trustworthy. Many times it misses isolation. Why isolation is necessary? Some point already discussed there, but more than that is that if it remain connected to Wi-Fi or Bluetooth or anything like that, then problem is there that remotely if access is available, data can be altered, replaced or deleted also, even by property. And all this next thing I have discussed already, that the new calls and SMS will replace the oldest one. So this is the reason that isolation is must there. Now we are coming to a little bit technical there, that smartphones, including other phones also, they are having all operating system, full-fledged operating system. And I have listed the operating system that Nokia is having Symbian. Then Windows Mobile was there, that they are using MAKAUT one, and it was not so much popular nowadays, but few models came. Then Apple is having iOS, using iPhones. Android is from Google, and I think most of the phones are on Android. And I've listed there Samsung, Xiaomi, Mi, and all. Then OnePlus, Oppo, Vivo. So many are there that they are using Android as. Then BlackBerry RIM was there, Palm, Linux, all are there. Then these full-fledged operating system are being used extensively nowadays. But major is Android. Like in PCs or laptops, we are having Windows and mostly used. Same way here, Android is mostly used, and that is the reason we are going to discuss Android OS in much detail here. Nowadays, two category for phone more have come, that is super phones and phablets also. So phablet is nothing but phone plus tablet. So all these are also coming. Regarding what is Android, I think you people know very well all these things, that it is definitely a open source smartphone operating system based on Linux 2.6 kernel and supports GSM as well as CDMA. It has got Java-like middleware. File system is YFS2 and ext4. Most widely used mobile OS, already I discussed that. And it is some idea that around 45% of mobile devices are on Android. You can see here that I have given a block diagram regarding Android operating system here. These are the Android OS flavors. I just for record only, I'm not going to give much more, but most recent operating system from the Android is the Android 11, released recently in September 2020, and it started with 1.1, and then now it is reached to this level. And if you want to know the which Android operating system you are having, that probably you people know very well that from the main menu you can go to settings, then about phone, and then you can have software information and version you can see there. Regarding imaging of Android device, already I've told that what is imaging. Basic imaging, nothing but we are going to read binary data from mobile phone, starting the first bit or first byte from the storage to last one. But problem are many here, that direct access to mobile system is not available in case of mobile phones. If you want to have full access, then some applications or root users are privileges are required there. They only can access the file system. Device has to be isolated, not connected. And if you want to have root permissions, that for that purpose, phone is to be rooted or jailbroken, it is called. And this facility in Android phone is given there. Many may be knowing it, that when we reach to settings and got about phone. And next one is the build number. If you tap build number 7 times, then developer option appear there, and you tap developer option, then you will see USB debugging there. Tick it, enable it, and after that it is rooted. You can connect the device to mobile phone workstation or equipment, and you can use commercial tool to capture the image of the phone. Once image is found, that means you have got the binary data from the mobile phone. This image to be processed using data carving tools which are built into the software, like, and all the files are carved out there, and which include SQL database files, and there is facility for indexing analysis also. So this is the how it is done basically. What happens routine result, basically that the user gets full user privilege and control over operating system as well as the applications including file system. User gets access to entire phone memory, and already I discussed that is called rooted jailbroken. Jailbroken or rooting in Android is easy, but iPhone really difficult. And iPhone don't, this Apple does not support jailbroken phones also. How to root Android phones? Some tools are available. Already discussed that one. The batteries, all these are there. But besides that, if you can use XDA developers forum and study the issues faced by others before going further. Already I have discussed this developer mode and build number all. And after that, you build tab build number 7 times. Developer mode has been enabled. Message comes there. When you are in USB debugging mode, it allows user to communicate with the forensic tool. You can access via switch or through build number. Must be enabled to access device by most of the tools. All these things we have discussed already. Now comes to ADB Android Debug Bridge. It is a part of Android SDK. For this purpose, you have to install Android SDK before rooting. Commands can be run there, allowing the examiner to communicate with the handset. Pull command is there. Definitely USB debugging mode to be enabled there, and a device must be rooted to pull the data or the partitions. For routing, so many software tools are also available, many free tools, but you have to see there that this free tool, whether it is supporting particular make and model. For this purpose, you have to connect the phone to your PC or laptop through USB data cable. Download and install the tool supporting the phone. A list of tools I have given there: Kingo, Towel Root, One Click, Super One, Unlock, and all there. Jet for root, universal Android root. So these could be used. Alternatively, there is a one tool called Stamp Root, and I have given the link also. It can be downloaded and installed on the phone. No PC is required there, but just to check if it supports that particular make and model. So execute the tool by double clicking there, and click the tab option to root the wait and wait. After that, phone will restart after rooting. It will be automatically rooted, and visibly you will not find any difference there. So this is that we can do, and but if you want to see whether phone is rooted or not, therefore that rooting checker tools are available there. So root checker is one tool you can install there. Okay, download and install the useful tool required. This then Super U, SU, or King Root. You can check Google Play for these tools. BGBox, Saturn, and Backend all are there. Through that you can check if it is there. This is the way that we can check if it is a rooted phone or not. For unrooting the phone, that the same tool we can use, and double click Super SU as well. Go to settings and full unroot, and then you can unroot it. It is coming back to this as it was earlier. Regarding recovery of deleted SMS or MS from Android phones, phone is definitely rooted there. Then you can download and install the root explorer or execute it. Then you can reach the database here. Database already kind of SQLite is there. There are two files. It is given there: mmsSMS.db and mmsSMS.db-wal. Here you have to go to SD card folder in root, and then click the copy here button to paste these two or one file as applicable there in the memory card in phone. Connect the phone to PC and copy these files to a memory card to PC. Then you can use the SMS recovery tool there on PC. Open these two files or one file, and you can record deleted SMS there. Same thing could be repeated for the other file, that db-wal. Regarding capturing image of Android device, definitely you have to connect the mobile forensic workstation. Use commercial tools to capture the image of the phone and process the image. To cover the file, you can be able to recover their SQLite database files, and all are there. Some challenge regarding smartphones, already we discussed many, but definitely processor optimization, power consumption, digital signal processing, peripheral integrations, and multimedia, code density, battery life, storage, big storage required for the smartphones, then imaging, cloud computing, and 4G and all are issues there. Now we are coming to data acquisition from mobile phone. What are there and how it is done? I've given you four methods there: manual, logical, file system, physical. And physical acquisition one is there, that definitely is from the phone memory as well as the memory card. So each one in very brief I will discuss there, that what is manual detection and when it is applicable. Basically, manual data accession is done when no other method or no other method of extraction is not applicable there. I told you in a case that some phones are not even having data communication cable connectivity facility, or it is not, somehow it is not working. In such case, when phone is working, display is working, keyboard is working, but we are not able to capture the data through data communication cable or Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. In such cases, manual data accession method is used. So here we use the phone's graphic user interface GUI through keyboard or touch screen to view the live contents, and these live contents are captured or through photos or videographed. Arrangement is called projected phone, and then a video file or the photos are recorded there. So it is applicable even if no interface is available. For no tool is required, but definitely very lengthy and time consuming. But through that one, we are able to capture entire data in form of photographs or video. So this is the manual data access, and this is the last resort. That if nothing is able to do and phone is working, so this is done. Next is the logical data extraction. In this case, definitely phone is connected to the mobile workstation, and we use here some software from OEM, which are used for data synchronization or backup. So these are installed in the workstation. Phone is connected, and these tools are used to make the backup, and then we have the logical. That logical data means the data which is visible there, live data there. So data is extracted from the phone to the computer as a backup. So that is the way it is done. So it is not so big thing, it is very easy. So whatever tools are available from OEM, same are used here. And for purpose that steps are there, that first we have to know the make and model of the phone, download the and install the respective synchronous software from the OEM, connect the phone to workstation, power on the phone, and execute the tool to extract data or the backup from the phone there. Some idea regarding which are the tools from available from the OEM, like BlackBerry phone are there, then definitely BlackBerry desktop software is available there. For iPhone, iTunes is there. For Samsung, Samsung Kais or Samsung Galaxy desktop manager is there. Nokia PC Suite is available for Nokia phones. So such OEM softwares are available. It could be used directly for logical data. Regarding logical acquisition from memory cards and all, so some tips it noticeably there. The logical tools when we are using, we can only recover live data from memory cards while they are inside the handset, inside the phone. Read files cannot be retrieved through logical methods. If we want to recover data from the memory cards, already we have discussed that we have to remove it from the phone, put into the memory card reader, and connect to the forensic workstation, make its image, and then carry out like computer forensic toolkit to recover data. So here, all the data from the memory card, even deleted data which is not overwritten, will be recovered. Regarding some more detail regarding logic memory, that live data from a SIM card can be retrieved easily, no problem. Live data from handset can be retrieved for logical methods, but deleted SMS from SIM card may be retrieved only through a USB SIM card reader. Again here, only not overwritten deleted SMS here. Deleted data from a handset cannot be recovered through logical methods. Only live data we can have from the handset. Regarding SIM card, already we have discussed that if you want to have deleted data from SIM card, then you have to remove it, input into the SIM card reader and connect to the forensic workstation. So here also, to remove the SIM card from phone, put into SIM card reader, make a forensic clone. Forensic clone can be installed in the phone, and you can do logical extraction from the phone, which you are going to isolate. You can use photography for this purpose. if required there. Regarding file system acquisition, this third method we have discussed only manual and then logical. File system acquisition is mainly applicable to smartphones, and reason here is that all the data in the smartphones is stored in the database files, SQLite files databases. Tool should be able to access the file system to read and extract file from the cell phone memory, and through this method also we can only extract live data. Regarding SQLite database, already you discussed that is widely used in smartphones for data storage and data organization. And each database consists of one or more pages which are logical units that store data there. When data is read from the database, pages containing that data are not in active use. Unused pages are stored on free list and are reused whenever it is required. That additional pages are required can be used. The most forensic tools would not completely recover all deleted SQLite entries. And this is the physical acquisition which we as an analyst prefer most, that we want every phone should be, we should be able to acquire data physically. And what is there, that is nothing but already I've discussed that a bit by rather byte by byte copy of entire physical memory of the phone, starting from first byte to last byte. And this simply means when we are having entire memory, that phone's operating system, file system, data stored, firm, everything is available to us. Definitely it is costly and time consuming, and most of the time we use for this purpose commercial tools. But commercial tools are not supporting each and every phone. So there is a particular list that that supports a particular make or model from the list, and the same phone could be used for physical acquisition there. Once we are having physical acquisition or physical image of the phone, then this phone is passed out using the forensic tools to carve out all the files and database files, everything there, and all data is recovered there, including deleted data. When I tell deleted, it always means the deleted but not overwritten data. So here all the photographs or images, media files, audio videos, text file, database files, everything is the carved out from the binary data. So it is all available there. Some commercial tools which are available on for physical lesson I have listed here. That UFED is a tool is from the Celebrite Israeli company, and they have given UFED Touch Ultimate as well as UFED for PC, and is the, I think, most sought tools for mobile forensics. Then second one is the XRI Complete, then Oxygen Mob Forensic Suite. So, and after that we have the mobile check, that one tool from CDEC Trendam Indian version. It is supported by our ministry, development by grants from ministry. Then we have the MDNext and MDRAD. It is from South Korea, Hancom. Then Belkasoft is another company, Russian company, that provides this. So these tools are, I'll say that upper four we are having in our lab and we mostly use. Last two I have not used, but these are able to serve most of the purpose. We are able to have data mostly. Some other tools like our data acquisition, these are not for physical but other way. The Project Phone, Mobile Edit Forensics, Cell Caesar, Select and Bitpin. Here Mobile Edit Forensics I like the most. It is very versatile tool, and even it supports the phones which are not generally supported by others, even including the best tools. And mostly the tablet and all, we are end up using that one, mobile forensic. Other than that, some data which is available for the investigation is from mobile service provider, MSP, and what we have is subscriber details, then location information, and we can have from the MSP is the CDR, call details record, for a particular phone number, IPDR regarding internet uses. I'm not going to discuss that because IPDR is applicable not only for the mobile phone but that internet connectivity on desktop also. The CDR call record provide the phone numbers which calls were made or calls received, then date and time of incoming outgoing calls as well as the messages SMS, duration of the calls, and initial and final location of two parties when they are in conversation. All these CDR can provide easily. Some other data that MSP maintains some necessary details of the user activity, location, time, calls, SMS, etc. for billing purpose. See, people think that CDR are made for the investigation or the security agency. It is not so. The purpose of maintaining CDR data by MSP is for billing purpose. Okay, but same data is very useful in investigation also. Regarding MSPs, so they don't store contents of SMS or MS when it is after it is delivered. Till it is not delivered, they have it, and otherwise it is not there. And CDRs are very useful in tracking users' location and movements also. Who can have CDR? Some idea regarding that one, that it is available definitely from MSPs, and details are regarding calls made, calls received, SMS sent, received from home, and all these are them. Then mobile phones location through the link cell tower geographic locations. All these are there. Who can have? I was discussing that only. That user can have its own CDR, or the person of a user can have. Definitely, police or judiciary, they have the authority to have the CDR details from MSP, security agencies, and other organizations authorized under laws also they can have. This is just to show the arrangement of towers, how towers are arranged and their frequencies. Only thing that hexagonally they are trying to cover entire area, that it is covered by a tower, so that all cell phones of a particular MSP are working there, as well as their frequency is not equal to the adjacent tower. It should always different there. You can see here the iOS F1, F2, F3, and F4 are there, but they are different. The nearby tower frequency is not same. That is they have to maintain there. Live tracking of the user having mobile phone is possible, and for that MSP is asked to put the particular phone or number on monitoring, and MSP provide the geographic details of the tower to which the mobile phone is connected, and through that they can have approximate current position of the mobile phone, in which direction and how much distance also they can provide detail there. For tracking a mobile phone, it is not necessary that they should make a call or they should send SMS or like that. Nothing is required there. Only necessary is that it should connect to the nearby tower. This SMS and active call is required for making entry into CDR only, but for live tracking monitoring, only it should be connected. Mobile should be on and it should be connected. There are some tools for CDR analysis, automatic tools. I always tell people that the best tool is the Excel, Microsoft Excel. You can use to analyze CDR data, but if you don't have that much expertise, then Analyze Notebook is the well-known global tool, I2. Then these are some Indian versus C5 CD analyzer, CD analysis software, and CDEMS. So these are also can be used, but in India, C5 CDR I find the best one. And through CDR analysis tools, we can have details regarding user movements, location visited, mobile numbers which are frequently called or called by the user, and home location of the user. Home location basically nothing but the person where generally he stays during night is, you can say it is home. So security agencies, they can find where this person is staying, where is home. Now mobile phones, mostly Android phones, they are having malware spareware also, and these are installed knowingly or unknowingly, whatever it is, mostly by security agencies or some other culprits. that they are designed to exploit security of the mobile device, trigger a data cost, premium SMS data services there. User plays are accelerated there, and phone acts as bots for malicious attacks, and they allow remote control of device also. Spyware basically it is deployed to compromise user critical information there, covert interception and monitoring of the mobile phone, collect communication and data from the phone and send to the control there. When they collect credential means two-factor authentication, OTP and password reset information, all these are reaching to the control for spyware there. Regarding detection of malware spyware, some tricks are there that behavior analysis of device. Sometimes people tell that my device has become slow or not. All these issues are there. So probably they may be having. Then data users training. You know what data, what sites you are visiting, but you find some connectivity which are not you by done, then you can find it easily. Then app identification and logging. Which are the apps uninstalled there? They're logging how they are working. Deploy contact management tools, enforce local security policies there, and system analysis. All these are the methods that you can detect malware and spyware. And this is probably my last slide. Only just I have given a some of the malware spare which we can download and use. I'll not discuss what all there, but I have given that two little bit there. That spybubble is one malware, spyware rather, that it allows live call monitoring and geolocation. So if spybubble installed in some phone, so control is having all these details, live call monitoring as well as geolocation. Spy is the one spyware. If it is installed on phone, it will be not be detectable there. So user will not be able to know. So that's all from my side. A conclusion is definitely, if you can want to attend that, phone forensics is permanent race because new models are coming, make and models more complex. Regarding there is no method that manufacturers are controlled and forced to provide details to the agencies like us. There is no certification before launch into market. No study on exhaustive model basis for reference by security agencies. To get results, one must remain constantly aware of technical evaluation and need developer committed to JN. So whatever they are doing, what new technology mobile phone companies are deploying and all, they are not, mostly they want to avoid that these should not reach to the community from which forensic community. Because their market depends that their data is secure, they nobody should be able to access that. That's all. These are references. If any question is there, definitely you can ask now.
Thank you, sir, for your so much informative session. The participants are requested to ask questions to sir. You can post your questions in the question answer section, or you can directly ask questions. So one thing all the participants are requesting, sir, whether your slides will be shareable with us. It will be very
Definitely, I
helpful.
can say no problem.
Okay, sir. Then it is
There is nothing
definitely
like
it's
copyright here.
a very good informations. Actually, your slides is completely different area of set of informations we are getting today. So I am very help. It is really helpful to me. I think our participants also get so much of benefits from this set of information. If you have any questions, participants, you can directly ask our respected speaker today. In the question answer session, yes, we again we get that request for sharing your slides over here. Um,
Okay, definitely I will be sending to Mr. Devasis. Okay,
yes,
so
yes,
I
sir.
will send it over mail, and probably then he will be able to share it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for your nice and informative talk to us. We are really grateful to you that you give your precious time to us, and this really benefit us. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being with us. I think you have another session with us in this workshop. And
Yeah.
of course, our participants will attain that. And you can ask questions to sir at that session also. So you go through all these slides, keep yourselves busy with questions. Sir, thank you very much for your informations. Uh, so we'll close
Yeah.
this
Thanks,
session.
ma'am, and everybody, all the participants and staff from the university. It is nice that you
Thank
have
you.
given me time to speak on that one. Definitely tomorrow again, 10 a.m. we are meeting
Yes.
with the social media
Okay, sir. So
related crimes
tomorrow
investigation.
we are having some exciting topic on the investigations on cyber crimes over the social media. That is very
Yeah,
interesting topic
but
and
there is
really.
not much technical, I think, just because here because information is available with the uh, all the service provider there, that like you have the WhatsApp or the Facebook and all. How we request, how to get data, and then what data we are having from all those, that will be the major task there.
Okay, sir.
Okay, it is just
Whatever.
rather than the investigation is a management basically, or communication. Anyway,
Oh,
so we will
okay,
discuss
sir.
that tomorrow. And
Yes.
thanks everybody.
Thank you, sir, once again. Also, on behalf of Maulana Abul Kalam Azad University of Technology, and also jointly, this program is jointly organized by IUSC Jammu and Kashmir. I thank you, sir. It's privilege to have you here. We'll again meet
Okay.
you tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank
We'll have next session at 5 o'clock. Mr. Faisal will be there. He is from NUJS, Kolkata. So stay tuned at 5 o'clock. Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Okay.
everybody.
Bye.